Hey everybody, it is Murphy Gray Hunter, and I'm back to make another video. This video, well, I'm on my way to work, so you guys are driving with me. I wanted to just kind of talk for a minute. Someone had asked me to help them do a voodoo doll slash doll baby slash spirit doll, spell for them on someone that they felt had wronged them, and they wanted to get revenge back on this person. And so I totally understand where the hatred and anger is coming from, and I can understand where the wrong is coming from, like how they feel this person wronged them and all that. But the advice that I told this person is that this person has children. They have children together, and it's kind of like, well, she kept the house, she kept the car, she kept the kids, and she's taking all my money for child support, okay, basically. And I mean, there's more to it, but I'm not gonna give any information other than just that, because it is personal. But I wanted to get this out because I think this is important. So I said, okay, well, I get all that. However, I'm not gonna sit there and Dr. Phil them how you have children with this person. You should do the right thing. Child support is something that is an obligation, it's a responsibility as a parent that you have to do. So anyway, they don't need me Dr. Phil them in that, because it's really not my business. But what I said to him is that, say for example, you do a voodoo doll. Do a voodoo doll on this person because you're so mad that they have your car, the car that you helped pay for, and how dare she have the car, and you have to, drive around, in a broken down car or whatever it is. And so you do a voodoo doll. There's something bad to happen to her or the car. And I said, okay, well, she has the children. So say you do something to destroy the car, right? Say you do a spell to destroy the car. And then she has a car accident, and she has the children with her. Then not only you're putting herself, you're putting, she's putting herself in danger, or you're putting her in danger, I should say. You're putting her in danger, but you're putting your children in danger also, because wherever she is, she has them. So think about that, because the universe is not going to be specific, like, well, we're gonna have a car accident and we're only gonna let the front part of the driver's side get really messed up and nothing happened to the passengers. It doesn't work that way, okay? And so same thing, I said, well, if you do a spell to destroy the house, your children live there. What if you do something to destroy the house and the universe decides to send the house up in flames? Then what? Your children are in the house. They could be burned to death, or they could have, something awful could happen to them, not only just in death, but what if they get out, but they are horribly disfigured by burns, or like there's so many things that could go wrong in that. So then I told him also, like, you want her to have bad luck, because he's like, well, maybe I just do what she has bad luck. Okay, well, you do bad luck and she loses her job. So when she loses her job, she can't pay the house note, so she loses the house, and then she can't keep up with the car, so she loses the car. And she has no money, so she can't pay bills, and she can't buy food. So you may be happy for her, but what about your children? Your children live with her. So if she has no car, she cannot take them to and from school, or what their after school activities, or anything that needs to be done. She has no job, which means she can't pay to survive, which means she can't pay for them as well. She can't feed them, she can't clothe them, she can't put a roof over their head, nothing. So I said, you have to be, careful with that. You do something to destroy her, make her severely sick to the point to where she is sick and she's dying. Are you prepared to, if you're complaining about child support, are you prepared? I shouldn't say complaining, because it wasn't that he was complaining about paying child support. It's just that it's so much, and he's trying to make it on, he's trying to get on his feet too, and he takes care of his children and all that too. It's a rough situation, but what I'm saying is that, are you prepared to take on your children full time? I think this person works like 2 jobs. So a mother, I shouldn't just say a mother, a person, a single person, who takes care of kids, a single parent, they have so many things to do. Not only, take themselves to work and all the duties that need to be done with that, but taking the kids to and from school and picking them up and taking them to the after school activities and homework and cooking and cleaning and going to the grocery store and dealing with the kids and blah, 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 all the stuff that goes on when you have children. So unless you are prepared to take on that duty full time, and not only worry about having extra food in the house for the summer, you have to worry about having food in that house for every single day. Every day, making sure you're getting them up for school and driving them to school and picking them up from school. And, unless you're prepared to do that, you really need to think, twice before putting a spell, or, a hex or a curse on the mother or father of your child, because there's a lot of fathers out there that take care of their children full time, that have fought for their children and take care of their children, and mothers are upset and want to destroy them, and so again, if it's hard taking care of children, when you have a child with someone, when things are no longer good between the two of you, one of y'all has to take, the grown-up pill. One of y'all has to be the grown-up and, do the right thing. It's hard, because you look at that person and you're just like, oh, I just don't like you. But you have to, because you have children, and regardless whether you like it or not, you're gonna be with this person, in their lives until your child is old enough to do it themselves, and you got to get along, and really, paying $300 a month for child support isn't nothing compared to what it really costs to have a child full time. I can't even, imagine, if, there are some people who complain about child support, and it's just like, if you have a child, and the child has to have their own room, they gotta have their own room, and then they need bedroom furniture, and they need electricity, and they need, food, and they need all the, necessities of life. Not to mention being driven to and from school, and if they have after school jobs, and oh, I need new shoes, or I need this, or I need glasses, or I need to go to the dentist, or can I have this, Frosted Flakes? It's expensive to have children, and so when someone says, oh, I have to pay $300 and something a month for my child, try taking on that child full time and see, the difference. I really, really dislike when When people say, oh, well, they're taking my money and they're using it for themselves. They're probably using that money to, go get their hair done or get nails or, buy new tires for their car or whatever. You have no idea. You have no idea. If you have not taken care of children full time and taken care of their needs financially and mentally and physically, you have no idea that money, that little $300 a month, is nothing compared to what what a full-time parent puts into taking care of a child. So all I'm saying is that if you're thinking about putting a curse or a hex or doing something harmful to your mother or father of your children, just be really, really careful, because whatever you do to that person is going to affect the children in one way or the other, because the universe does not think about the consequences or how it's going to affect one or the other. You know what I mean? So, alright guys, I think that's all I wanted to say and all I'm talking about in this video. So I will talk to y'all later. As always, love you all and blessed be. Bye.